Retail therapy quite literally is the best therapy. I have some hauls for y'all. Hello friends, you're on a blender, we're in the kitchen. What a chaotic start to a vlog. So I kind of took myself on like, I don't know if I would call it a date necessarily, but I need to go grocery shopping and take the trash to the dump. So I'm like, you know, I need to go to Ulta too. And oh my gosh, there's a Barnes & Noble nearby. Let's go to all of them. So I have some hauls for y'all. But first, let's do a little grocery haul because I haven't done a grocery haul in a really long time. Also got a coffee, and look, I got a little smiley face on my coffee. Do y'all see that? So cute. Look at that. Her handwriting is stunning. This is like the worst coffee I've ever gotten. It is just straight coffee with like maybe a splash of milk. It's not great, but I'm gonna drink it and it's fine. So let's get into the grocery haul. So finally some good looking pineapple for once. I love pineapple, but I only buy it when it looks good, and it actually looks good for once. So I got some of that. And then I got 2 containers of this Chobani Greek yogurt. It's non-fat, plain. I like the vanilla. I like to usually get 1 plain, 1 vanilla, but they didn't have any vanilla, so I just got 2. I really go through the yogurt because I like to make things with yogurt, and also this tastes like sour cream by itself, so it's like good for that, but it's good mixing it up with things. And plus, with it being plain, I can add whatever to it and make it delish. So I got some cucumbers as well. I got 2 because I do eat these pretty quickly. These looked great for once, so I got those. So it is so nice with it being 4th of July weekend. There is like almost nobody in this town. It's so nice. Everybody's off camping or whatever, so town is just completely quiet. Like I was at Fred Meyer's and I was like by myself the whole time. Like I didn't share an aisle with anybody the whole time I was shopping. It was so nice. So nice. I could be like skipping through the whole store and there was like literally nobody there. It was great. So also got a big tub of blackberries. These are great for yogurt bowls or just to eat. I'm really you know, eating a lot of fruits these days. Speaking of, got a giant bucket of strawberries. These will probably be gone by the end of the week. I'm not even kidding. I love strawberries and these looked incredible. So got a big bucket. And then I bought 4 pounds of cherries. I love these cherries, but they don't have them year round. It's usually just for the summer. So I bought 2. They had only 4 bags and I bought half. Whoops, but I'll eat them because I love them. Like cherries are just one of those fruits. I could just eat the whole bag right now, but I'm gonna portion myself. And then I have been really enjoying baby carrots, so I bought this giant bag. They've just been nice to throw into my lunch and have like an extra vegetable in there because they're already peeled, they're chopped up, they're the perfect size. So this has been really nice. So I bought this as well. I think that's it for that bag. On to the next. So my mom has gotten me, sorry, if I'm just chatting off camera, I'm just like grabbing the next thing. So my mom has got me addicted to this coffee brand. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Cafe Bustelo? I have no clue, but she gave me a K-cup of this coffee to try and it tastes so good. Like I cannot drink my coffee black. I have to have creamer in it, but it was just really good. So much better than Starbucks because I've been buying the Starbucks K-cups, but they always taste burnt to me, even though it's not my Keurig because I clean it regularly. It's just the coffee itself just doesn't taste that great to me actually. This tastes really good. So I bought some K-cups, which thinking about it, I should have bought the ground coffee, but I need to drink up my Starbucks ground coffee, which is funny. The K-cups from Starbucks taste burnt, but the Starbucks ground coffee tastes fine in my Keurig because I have these little reusable cups for my Keurig. I don't know, they just can't do K-cups, but this is amazing. And then they also had a sweet and creamy cafe con vanilla. So I got that to try. There's only one of these left, so I assume it must be pretty good. So I got this for some coffee. And then they were having a sale on my tea that I love, my favorite tea brand, which I actually was going there for tea as well. So I went a little crazy with the tea. It was buy 5, whoa, hello. Buy 5, and they were like $2 off each. So I went for it because why not? So I got some chamomile nighttime caffeine free tea, which my tea, all the tea that I bought is caffeine free, I think, for the most part, because I'm drinking tea at night as my new nightly ritual, and it's been really nice. So got some of this. This was what I was actually going for, was peppermint herbal tea. So got that. This sounds really good. It's wild raspberry hibiscus. So got me a little bucket of that. I got decaf premium green tea, which sounds healthy. And this is pomegranate raspberry, but it says it's green tea and matcha. I hate matcha. At least I've only tried it one time, and it's from Starbucks, but I've heard Starbucks actually makes the worst matcha. So I don't know. I thought I'd try it though, because I needed to get 5 boxes of tea for the sale, and this was the only other one that sounded okay to me. So I got that. And then I'm trying a new thing for me personally. I talk about it all the time on my channel, but I do have Hashimoto's, so I do have a thyroid disease, and I am trying to find things that don't irritate my thyroid. I'm actually feeling the best I've felt, like, with my thyroid issues and stuff. So I'm thinking that my medicine is working, but I'm also trying to, like, not fix what I'm eating, but like be more conscious of what I'm eating in relation to my thyroid. And a big thing is dairy. So my thyroid, I'm pretty much gluten-free besides tortillas, because I love tortillas. So, and gluten-free tortillas are disgusting. So I am not gluten-free for tortillas, but I don't eat bread anymore, and I basically am gluten-free for the most part, and that's made a huge difference. But I'm also trying to go dairy free, which is really hard for me because I'm literally addicted to cheese. So I'm just trying to cut out what I can, and milk is something I could definitely cut out. So I decided to try soy milk. Maybe we'll do a little taste test, but it says it's free from dairy, gluten, cholesterol, artificial flavors, and artificial colors. And it has a decent amount of protein. I don't know. I was doing some research on what tastes the most like cow's milk, and this was the #1 choice. So I got original. They had vanilla. I didn't want to get a flavor just in case it would affect things if I wanted to bake with it. Let's do a quick little taste test because I'm really curious to try this. And I'm scared because the only other dairy-free milk I've tried is oat milk, and I hated it. Like, it's fine in coffee. Like, I love the, whatever that coffee is from Starbucks, the oat milk shaken espresso, whatever. So, okay, it looks, ooh, it looks kind of thick. I've been drinking fat-free milk like my whole life because whole milk was destroying my insides. Just looks a little thick. It doesn't have a smell. Let's try a taste. Oh my gosh, it's actually really good. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't just drink a cup of it, but like, it's actually sweet. I was expecting it to taste like butt, but this actually tastes really good. Okay. It's a little on the thicker side, which I don't love, but like, I could get used to it. So, okay. I'm not mad at this. I am not mad at this. Awesome. Yay. I am so happy that I actually like a dairy-free milk. Yay. So this will be my new milk that I purchased because I literally have like a splash left of my fat-free milk. And I'm, like I said, I'm trying to reduce dairy as much as I can. And that tastes great. That's amazing. So let's keep going with my grocery haul. I just have a few more things. Somebody at work brought these in and I'm obsessed with them, and they are Robert Irvine's Fit Crunch protein bars. They are so good. I really like the chocolate peanut butter one, but Fred Meyer's didn't have any, so I did try this one before I bought it as well, and so good. This tastes like those mint Girl Scout cookies, so if you like those, you're gonna love these. It actually tastes amazing, and it has almost 20 grams of protein in each bar, so these are a must for me. These are so good. So speaking of protein bars, I've been wanting to try these RX bars because I've heard they're like the best in the game for having like the fewest amount of ingredients. And truly, it's just dates, egg whites, cashews, almonds, chocolate, cocoa, natural flavors, and sea salt. Like, it's such a short list of things. Only 12 grams of protein in these, but I thought these would be good to just have on hand. And then I needed some more chocolate chips, but I decided to try these Lily's dark chocolate style baking chips because I've heard that these are better for you. Like, this brand of chocolate is better. I don't know. Decided to try them because I like adding chocolate chips to like my yogurt bowls and stuff. Another thing I wanted to try is these rind, which is chewy skin on dried fruit. So there's pear, apple, and strawberry. So for the whole bag, it's only 300 calories, which is kind of incredible. And it has lots of fiber, and yeah, it's just a bunch of fiber, a little bit of sugar, which I assume is coming from the fruit. It's literally, the ingredients are just dried pears, dried apples, dried strawberries. I love that. Let's do a taste test. So, like, I usually hate dried fruit, but I'm trying to find healthy snacks that are not chips. This smells good. Not pretty good. I'm maybe not the fan, like, I'm maybe not a fan of the texture of it. I'm a very textured eater, but it tastes pretty good. It kind of feels like you're chewing on a shoe, but it tastes good. I just wish the texture was a little better, but not bad. I'll eat it. I might try another flavor at some point. And then I literally bought 4 pounds of apples. Every time I go to the store, I always get Honeycrisp. They always seem to be on sale, and these are my favorite apples. So I bought, I think, 5 because I try to eat 1 a day or at least half. But yeah, that's my grocery haul. So I'm gonna put this stuff away real quick because some of it needs to get in the fridge. It's been sitting in a cooler in my car while I was shopping. So I'm just gonna put the groceries away real quick, and then we'll go get comfy somewhere and do my Ulta Beauty and Barnes & Noble haul. So I will be back shortly. Okay, welcome to the dining room. Hopefully the lighting is okay. It's very like straight down, so kind of makes a weird shadow. But let's do Ulta Beauty first. There was not one person in that store. There was more employees than there was. Oh, I think my gutter is like overflowing a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna have to go look at that after this because it's been raining and I think it's been pushing leaves into my gutter because it's like dripping weird. Anyways, that is a me problem for after this clip. So anyways, let's look at what I got. Oh my gosh, even their bag smells like the store. Like, I'm pretty sure it's universal, but like Ulta Beauty is just such a strong smelling store. I could not work there. The smell would just drive me crazy. Anyways, so let's go for what I was originally going for while I was there and what I bought as well. So I bought another one of my favorite perfume. I'm obsessed and they keep selling out of this, and I would hate to just not be able to find this ever again because I can't ship it to where I live because it's a spritzer bottle. They don't ship that to Alaska. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like, they sell it to the store, but they don't just let you buy it on Amazon. They say, sorry, we can't deliver it to your address. I'm like, go figure. So it is this perfume. It is so good smelling. It's like a very unisex scent, I think. Like, it's not too feminine, it's not too masculine, it's very much both. I love that, honestly. So obsessed with this. I am nowhere near empty with my first bottle, but like I said, I just want to make sure I had one. So I bought another one of that. And then I found this Clear Skin Sunscreen Oil-Free Won't Cause Breakouts Dry Touch Sunscreen from La Roche-Posay. So I've been wanting another sunscreen that would be good for my face because I am using one currently from Mary Kay, but theirs was like $40. And I'm like, I don't want to spend that every time I need sunscreen, you know? Hello, are you focusing? Okay. So I decided to try this. This was a lot cheaper, still expensive, but you know, all good things are expensive, I would think. So it says it's good for oily skin, which is what I need because I have extremely oily skin. So got this, which I thought would be good to try. Also got a tiny little travel size triple moisture whipped body cream, all day moisture from Hemp's. I love Hemp's, love their lotions. So I decided to get this for my trip in February, which is like literally months away, but decided to get it because I'll put it in my carry-on because yes. And then I also got another Touchland hand sanitizer. This is like amazing hand sanitizer. I know it's really expensive, but I actually love it. It smells good, it works great. I love it. So I bought this for my carry-on as well. Speaking of carry-on, I also got this little mouthwash, which is super cute. I wanted like a full size one as well, but I didn't find one, so I just got this. And then I also got some bobby pins because I am constantly losing these. So just bought another pack. And then I bought, oh wait, there's a couple more things. This is my favorite. So after I wash my hair, I use this Matrix Miracle Creator multitasking treatment every single time I wash my hair. So it says, I think it says to use it on towel, dry hair. But if I do that, my hair will be so greasy. So I do it when it's still like fresh out of the shower. I put it up in a towel for maybe like 20 minutes, however long it takes me to do my skincare, brush my teeth, all that. And then I just take a couple of spritz of this, put it all throughout my hair, and my hair smells amazing. It's super soft and super easy to brush out the next day. So I have a giant bottle of this currently, but the spritzer isn't working too great. So I thought I might try to put this on that one maybe, I don't know. But I decided to grab another one because I love this stuff. And then I also got some CeraVe Rough and Bumpy Skin Lotion. I also have the body wash. I just got 2 more in the mail of this stuff, and this has cured my body acne. Like, I know that's a little nasty to talk about, but it's the truth, okay? I have finally solved that. Like, I have had body acne my whole life, and I just thought it was something I'd never be able to get rid of, but I've been using the body wash of this stuff, and it is amazing. It is my first step every single shower, because I take a shower every night. I don't wash my hair every night, but I do shower every night. And that's my first step because it doesn't smell great. It doesn't really have a smell at all. So I use that first, and then I go over with, you know, something that smells better. And it has like significantly gotten rid of all my body acne everywhere. So highly recommend if you are also struggling with that, because I just have very oily skin and this is very much helped. So I decided to try the lotion as well. I thought it'd be good to try, like, do a full body, like, little lotion moment, because I'm also, like, I'm using the body wash, which is great, but I also feel like the lotion would help first with moisture and then also kind of lock in all the good stuff. And then I walked by the nails, you know, I couldn't resist. So I just fell in love with these. These are so pretty. They're like a purpley color. I don't think my camera is capturing that color at all, but they are so cute. They have little hearts on them, and Kiss is my favorite brand for nails. So I got that. I already know I love these. These are their Bare But Better nails, and the Cashier, is that the right word? Why am I not remembering what that's called? Cashier. I think that's what they're called. Anyways, she was checking me out when I was buying all this, and she's like, I love these, and she said that she has like some gold foil that she puts on top of them to kind of give them a little glimmer. I'm like, girl, you're a genius. I gotta try that. So I'm gonna have to try that. And then I've been wanting to try Glamnetic nails because they pop up on ads online all the time for me. And these just looked so cute and fun, like perfect little summer nails. So I might try to put these on later. I have my own better nail glue that I've been buying from Amazon, so I'll use that instead of whatever this comes with, but they look so cute and I love the little designs. So that is what I got from Ulta. I was mainly going for the La Roche-Posay sunscreen and like these things, and then I found the nails and and my perfume. I was going for that as well. So let's get into the books. I'm so excited. Retail therapy quite literally is the best therapy because I was feeling so awful literally yesterday, and like a full 24 hours later, I'm just like, girl, I'm feeling great. I think part of it is getting a good night's sleep and also retail therapy. So yeah, apologies for the ending of last week's vlog. I was just feeling really horrible about things and just like blah, but mucho better now. So let's get into the books. So again, there was like nobody at Barnes & Noble. Incredible. There was like a couple screaming children, but they were in the children aisle, so obviously I wasn't over there. So the main reason for going there was to get to Twisted Crowns because I will be reading this month, and I decided to go ahead and pick up a copy to complete the duology. So excited to be getting to this. I'm loving One Dark Window, so really excited to go on to the sequel. I love that I could just binge read this little duology. So fun. And then I told myself I was not gonna buy this book, but I can't help it. I see a chunky fantasy with dragons and I'm like, I have to buy it. It's When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. I've heard so many mixed things about this book, mainly negative things, honestly, but there is a handful of people who are obsessed with this book and I can't resist chunky dragon fantasy. So I think I'm gonna try doing a hybrid read of this book where I follow along in the book and listen to the audiobook, because the main thing I've heard complaints about is how flowery the writing is. It's like almost too much to read. So I'm thinking if I listen to it and follow along, it'd be easier for my little brain. So really excited. I cannot believe I found a copy of Barnes & Noble. I don't know why. I was not expecting that. I think this is the published one, like not traditionally published, but the, I mean, it is the traditionally published one, not the self-pub. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm like, what are words? Yeah, this is published by HarperCollins. So looking forward to this one. And then, yeah, they got me because this was in the buy one, get one 50% off table, which is how they got me. Did they bring this up correctly? Because I'm just curious. That's weird. It doesn't look like any of them were buy one get one half off, even though they, oh wait, no, 50% off there. That's so weird. It looks like only one of them actually rung up as buy one get one 50% off, even though When the Moon Hatched was in that pile, but it didn't have a sticker. I don't know, that's weird. Whatever. I used cash, so it didn't really matter. So when I use cash, I basically think of it as I didn't buy anything, which is maybe not a good idea, but like my brain just sees it. If it's cash, it doesn't count, you know? So I also got Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. I have been wanting to read this book for so long. I've heard so many great things about it and it sounds cozy and cute and I'm here for it. So I grabbed this. I picked up a copy of The Honey Witch, which I gave 5 stars. It is one of my favorite books of the year so far, and I'm so excited to have a copy of this. So I saw it in there and I'm like, you know what? Let me get it. Let me see if I can get this sticker off. Ah, beautiful. That peeled right off. Let me see if this one will come off that nice. You know, I think they've changed their stickers because I've noticed that like all the stickers in the buy one get one half off section were falling off. So I think they finally made them not so sticky, which is maybe a problem when you're trying to sell them, but it's so nice when you buy them. So anyways, got the stickers off those. And then one of the employees walked by and she's like, you should get that. I'm like, okay, I will. Thank you for enabling me. And that is Can't Spell Tea Without Treason. Or wait, no, that's not the title. It's Can't Spell Treason Without Tea. Doesn't mine sound better though? Can't spell tea without treason? That makes no sense though. I don't know. So look at the sprayed edge. What is the sprayed edge? So she was like, that's also on my TBR and it sounds so cute. I'm like, you right. I should get it. She's like, you should get it. I'm like, okay. Granted, I mean, that my Barnes & Noble goes through employees faster than any other store I know of. So I don't know anyone who works there because they literally have someone for 1 minute and then they're gone the next. My management at my Barnes & Noble is not good, I've heard. But anyways, that's another issue for another day. So I've been wanting this book. It's been on my radar for a while and it was in the buy one get one half off section. So I couldn't say no. And with cozy fall season approaching, a lot of these would be perfect reads for that. Plus there's like readathons coming up and yeah. So those are all the books that I got. And have I told y'all that I actually have my physical TBR in the 90s? How exciting. I am in the 2 digits for my physical TBR. Granted, I went through like my entire owned books that were on my physical TBR and I just went through like, am I actually gonna read these? And I marked a lot of books as being completed on the tracking list that I have because like I want to keep them. I'm not ready to like get rid of them, but I don't want them on my physical TBR anymore. So that may be cheating, but I'm leaving books on my physical TBR that I own that I'm actually going to read like soon, but I took off all the other ones that I've just kind of lost interest in, but not to the point where I want to get rid of them yet. So these will keep me still in the double digits, which is great. So yeah, that's my little haul. So I'm gonna go put all this stuff away real quick, and then the only chore I have left to do this weekend is laundry. So I'm gonna go get that started, and then I probably should eat because it is noon and I am done fasting at 11, so it's been over an hour. So I'm gonna find something to eat, and I think my problem yesterday when I overate at dinner was that I didn't have lunch. Like, I had a very, very small lunch. So by the time dinner time came around, I was just ravenous and just ate way too much to almost like compensate for that, which is not good. So that's why you should eat, friends. So I'm definitely gonna eat something for lunch. I don't know what. And probably a giant bowl of cherries is getting part of it. And I think there's reading sprints going on, so I might pop on some reading sprints, and I really want to make some more progress in this Ravenous Fate. I'd actually really like to finish it this weekend, if at all possible. It reads so quickly. Like, I can read 50 pages in 30 minutes. So I would love to finish it this weekend because, first of all, it's a great time. I'm having a fun time with it, and it would just be awesome to just read all day because it's raining and it's cold, and I'm just, it's been a great day. I love retail therapy. So yeah, and then I think we got the other plan. I'd like to try on these nails later because they look adorable and super fun, and I'm ready for some new nails. So I'm gonna put stuff away, make lunch, get laundry going, and maybe watch some sprints, and I will chat with you all later. Look at this cute, cozy setup. We have my book. I did eat lunch, but I still have some cherries left over. I did have my candle on, but I had blew it out because it's getting kind of not annoying because it's a wood wick, but just I was done with it. And then we have my gaming computer all set up with this beautiful little Pomodoro timer I have in full screen mode, which is great. And then I have the lo-fi medieval playlist live radio thing on in the background. But I'm gonna do little reading sprints by myself, like not live or anything, just with me, myself, and I. I'm gonna start it right at 2 o'clock, so I have a few minutes. I just came in from doing my gutters, which is why my mascara is like literally all over my face because it's raining out. But I noticed that my gutters were overflowing, and I'm like, well, they must be clogged. So I had to go take my biggest ladder that I have and practically get on the roof, which was terrifying because it's wet, and I unclogged them though. So yay, there's 2 gutters that I had to unclog. So there was one that I had to extend the ladder really tall, and I was so nervous. Like, I don't like ladders, especially when they're not on like solid ground really, but I did it and I didn't die. Yay. So I'm gonna do a little reading sprint, like I said, with myself for a little bit. I just want to relax for the day, so I will go get, I'm kind of thinking maybe just a light workout, like maybe put on Love Island and go walk on my treadmill for like an hour. Kind of sounds nice. I don't know if I feel like doing the full workout, but we'll see. I might get some more energy. But getting on that roof, or I didn't get on the roof, but like practically doing that, I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna read and relax, finish my coffee, and warm up because I'm like soaking wet and kind of cold. So that's the plan, and let's get some reading in. Friends, it is Sunday evening. I just got all my evening chores done. Wow, talking is difficult. And my parents are back from the trip. They had a great time, lots of partying. It was just like a little camping thing, like they didn't go very far, but I just took care of the cat, and yeah, so I spent the majority of the day reading and napping because I was just exhausted today. And I also had brunch at my aunt's house, so I went over there. I got to see their new motorhome and chat with them for a bit, and then I came home and I finished this Ravenous Fate, and I had the best time reading this. I don't think it's okay that Haley left this on such a cliffhanger. I'm gonna need book 2 real soon because, excuse me, girl, what? Like, wow, this was such a fun time. This book is just so full of female rage, and I was here for every minute of it. And I really liked the relationship between Elise and Layla. I feel like they have a lot of history with each other, so it made sense to me that they eventually turned into a more romantic relationship, but it did not feel insta-lovey. Like, it very much felt like they would take 2 steps forward and then 1 step back in their relationship, which is so realistic. So I think Haley did an amazing job of writing their relationship, and oh my god, I'm just like, I need her to write some like new adult or adult fantasy romance and really dive deep into that smut, because I think she would do a really good job with it, not gonna lie. So anyways, this was so good. I do think, you know, it has some things, you know, like the writing might be a little jumpy here and there. Like, I feel like we jump from one plot point to another a little quick sometimes, so like the transitions are a little choppy to me. But for a debut book, I'm giving her some grace, because writing a book is hard, getting published is hard, and I'm not doing that. Like, I don't know what the process is like. I just know it's difficult, and for her to bring this book into the world, I'm just proud of her. Like, I don't know her personally, but I've been following her journey on Instagram for the longest time of her writing this book, and to actually see it come to reality is just like really cool. Like, we love to see women succeed. So I had a great time. I think I'm going to give this a very solid, very high 4-star rating for me personally. And so I'm going to submit my rating on Goodreads and NetGalley, because I guess I got an e-arc of this too, but so happy to have the physical book. And Haley, you need to get writing on that second book, because I need to know what happens. But I truly had a great time with this. I think the length was really good for this story, and she just did a great job with it. I had the best time. And this is YA, I do want to reiterate that, so it's not really the age range I read from anymore, so I'm giving her some grace on that too. If I had read this when I was, you know, reading YA and I was of that age, this would probably be like a 5-star for me. But I'm a little older, my tastes have changed since I was a teenager, but I still would highly recommend this. Please go support Haley. Buy this book when it comes out in August. It was so good. So really glad I got this done today, because I wanted to finish it this weekend. So now I'm stuck. Kind of physically and also reading wise, because I'm sitting on my knees on the floor, and that might not be a good idea because my feet are falling asleep. So let's move and let's try to pick what I'm gonna read next, because I'm stuck on 2 options and I need to pick one. I made it. Oh my gosh, I should not sit like that, because that is not a fun way for me to sit. Okay, besties, I am conflicted as what to read next. So I bought this book, but Libby just gave me the audio, and I kind of feel like it's a sign to start it. And that's When the Moon Hatched. But do you see how big this book is? I have to get this book done this week, whatever I decide to read, because next week, starting on the 15th, is Camp Witchwood, and I want to have my current physical read at least, and my audiobook. Well, no, I'm listening to The Way King, so never mind. I definitely need my physical read done so I could get started on my Camp Witchwood books, which are like thriller, horror. Actually, I think it's all horror, but we'll get into that TBR when that vlog starts. But my other option is the Who Did This To You book club pick for July, and that is the Book of Azriel. So like, this is also really long. I think I saw somewhere it's 800 pages, and I'm like, oh my god. But I don't know. But then my other thing is, maybe I should just continue One Dark Window and get that done this week, and maybe potentially start the sequel as well and just blast through that instead of try to start something else. But then at the same time, this month is just going by so quickly. So let's pull up the calendar so I can kind of get a look. So this week, I kind of have free to do whatever. And then Monday the 15th is Camp Witchwood, and that goes until the 21st. And then from the 26th to the 28th is the 48-hour Romantasy-a-thon readathon, which I also have some Romantasy books I want to read. So essentially, I have this week, and then next week's a no-go because it's a readathon, and then the 22nd through the 25th, I could read something, and then I just have a few days after that till the end of the month. So I really don't have a lot of time to be picking things. You know, I think I might just read One Dark Window, and I think I could probably read the sequel this week too, because it's not very long and I have the audio. So maybe I'll just blast through both of those this week. And then next week is Camp Witchwood, so I'll just read all my little horror reads. And then the 22nd and like the rest of the month, I could probably start the Book of Azrael the week of the 22nd because it is Romantasy and I could read it as part of the 48-hour Romantasy-a-thon. Plus, I think I have one other book I wanted to read for that little readathon. Okay, that's a fun idea. And then I might return When the Moon Hatched. Well, no, that could be my next workbook. If I keep the audio, I could get the ebook from Kindle Unlimited, and that could be my next workbook. Okay, I like this train of thought. Thank you for walking me through this. Okay, that is a good idea. I think I like this. And then When the Moon Hatched can be something I just like listen to at work. Okay, all right. You know, I like this idea. So let me go grab One Dark Window. Have I told you how much I love this book so far? Like, it is so good. Like, I don't know why I was not expecting that I would love this book so much, but I'm truly having the best time. So I think I'm a lot further in than that. I need to check where I'm at, but I'm having a great time. So I think that's the plan, besties, is that I'm just gonna read these two books, get them done, and that'll be that. Let's see. One Dark Window. I am on. Oh, my Libby's not syncing. It like put me right back to the beginning. That is not what I wanted. I don't know why it does that sometimes. But anyways, so all right, that is the plan. I like it. It'll work out well with all the readathons that are happening because I really want to dedicate the time to the readathons. I know Summerween is happening this weekend and I may have accidentally bought some merch for it, but it's so cute. Okay, you will always get me with tie-dye. Like, I love anything and everything tie-dye, and they had the cutest shirt of a ghost reading a book with a little camp set up in the background on a tie-dye shirt, and I needed it, so I bought one. So I want to support the readathon, even if I may not be like actually participating, you know. And then I may have placed a little Amazon order, but all my Torrid leggings that are just like my lounge around the house leggings, not my workout leggings, because I didn't realize there is a difference at Torrid, are just shredded. Like, I have no more leggings from Torrid that are just like casual leggings. I only have my workout ones, and those are fine, but they're not like comfy enough to want to wear around the house because they're very compressing, which is great for working out, not so great for lounging around. So I decided to order a pair of Champion like joggers because I don't really like sweatpants. I think they make me look really big and they're just very unflattering on my figure. So I always love Champion stuff, and so I found a pair of joggers. So I ordered one pair, and I ordered them a size smaller than I normally would because I actually wear kind of a small size with Champion, which is kind of nice. So I ordered just one pair just to see if I like it, and then if I do, I think I'm gonna order a couple more pairs, and those joggers will replace all of my leggings because I don't have any more just like, you know, casual leggings to wear around the house. So that'll be fun. And then I do have a cart going of like, I need more of my TheraBreath mouthwash stuff and I can't find it in town, so I'm gonna maybe order that as well. But we're just gonna wait and see. I kind of want to wait for the few things that I still have placed on order on Amazon to get in so I don't overwhelm my mail lady, because I don't know if she gets irritated delivering packages. Like, I don't know if that's irritating to her to have to go to the same house a lot, like many days in the same week. I don't know. Like, I hope it doesn't. Like, I think it'd be so fun to deliver mail. I could see a lot of bad things happening, like dogs and like moose or whatever attacking you, or people are crazy. But I feel like that'd be so fun if I didn't have to interact with anyone, just like go drop off packages, like fun. But anyways, so we'll see how I like those joggers. I'll try to remember to update y'all if they're good or not, because they should be here probably like this week. And then I did order a lamp as well, because I have been reading so much over at my desk over there at my computer, and it's been like so nice because I don't get as sleepy sitting there reading. So I've just been obsessed with reading over there. It's just so cozy, but I can't really see. Like, it's a little dark to be reading a physical book. Like, it'd be fine if I was reading on my Kindle, but it's just a touch too dark to read a physical book. So I bought a lamp that is just so cute. It's really like antique-y looking, and I think I have literally one plug-in available over there. Hopefully that lamp will fit where I want it to, and it'll just light it up beautifully over there. And it's just so cozy. I have a candle, a woodwick candle. I think I showed you a clip. That's essentially where I've been living this weekend, is sitting at my desk reading. It's been so cozy. But anyways, I need to get ready for bed, and then I'd like to get some reading done, and then it's back to work tomorrow. This weekend went by way too fast, as they always do, but yeah, I also really need to film my June wrap up. I just hate filming wrap ups, but I love them when they're filmed. I love editing them. I just hate filming them. So hopefully I could get that filmed and out. I wanted it out by Wednesday, but I really don't know if that's gonna happen. So we'll see if I could try to squeeze in some time to get that filmed. Maybe on one of the days when my mom and I go to lunch, so I don't have to pack a lunch. I'll have extra time to do that video, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go and I'll chat with you all later. Hello. It is Thursday night. I have a bunch of pimples literally everywhere. They literally just like sprouted overnight. It's horrible. We hate hormones. Yeah, so I have a bunch of like little pimple patches, hopefully to try to help them tonight, but this one keeps like falling off, so maybe I'll just take it off. Anyways, hi. That was quite an intro. But like I said, it's Thursday night. I just got ready for bed and realized I haven't chatted much with y'all. As per usual, it's been a super crazy work day and work week, and we finally got June closed for the month, which for us is a bunch of processes that many people in my department have to work on to get the month like closed, which means that no more financial things can be done in the month of June. And it takes us until at least like the second week of the following month to get stuff done. And I was finally able to get my things done today after other people's stuff got done. I could do my stuff, and it's just like, you know, all these cogs in this machine, you know? So finally got my stuff posted, so tomorrow I can get my grants going that I need to get going. And it's a quarter close this month, so that means triple the work. So to kind of explain, I guess, maybe more about my job, if you're new here or don't know, I work for my local government, and I work in finance, specifically in the grants department. So I deal with all the grants that my local government either gives money to organizations, or we get money from the federal government and give it out to nonprofits and stuff. So I think I manage about, I'd say at least 25 or more grants, but more regularly maybe like 20. And every month I do the indirect, it's called, and so I do all the calculations for the indirect costs of the grants and make a journal entry about that and stuff. And then once that is posted, I'm able to start doing grant reporting. So I do all the financial reports for all of the grants, and my supervisor reviews them. And usually on a month-to-month basis, there's not very many grants to do reports on, and the reports are usually pretty easy. I just update the period in which the activity took place. I run some reports in our financial system. I print it off. I run some calculations on my calculator and give it to my supervisor to sign, and then I submit them, typically to the federal or state government. So that's typically on a month-to-month basis, but every quarter we have a quarter close, and that means I have way more grants to have reports on, and I have these things called narratives that I ask for from other departments that go with these grants, because a lot of the grants are also like projects to like rebuild a school or fix this building that we own or something. So that is also grant money. So I need narratives from those people who are working on those projects actively to kind of explain to our grantors where the money's going, how the project is going and stuff. And obviously I don't know that. Me and my supervisor don't know that. So we asked the project managers to send us a little paragraph or whatever. I include that as part of my report, and so that's a quarter. So quarterly is crazier. There's also these 2 really big grants that require lots of moving parts, and I have to pull lots of payroll reports to support our grant backup, and it's a lot. So a lot of moving pieces. It sounds confusing. I'm sorry if it's really boring, but I kind of find it interesting. And I just love that grants are like helping organizations and people and improving the lives of the people that like live here, and it's just like really cool. I actually got to go tour one of the facilities that one of the grants that I've managed for quite a while built. Like this $1 million building is just, it's gorgeous, and like it was all funded by grant money, and it was just so cool to actually see like a physical proof of grant funds, you know. It's just super cool. But anyways, so it's year end, it's fiscal year end, and it's just been an absolute crazy town at work. So I've just been kind of swamped and kind of brain dead, and honestly just not feeling great mentally the last couple of days. Actually, since like the end of last week's vlog into this vlog, I just was not been feeling very great, and retail therapy did help for a little bit, but then it kind of hit me again. And then it also hit me that I start my lovely Shark Week next week. So that explains this. That explains all the hormone changes, and also explains my emotional purchase of this purple dragon. Yep. I am a 23-year-old buying herself stuffed animals. Get used to it, okay? I do love me some stuffed animals. I don't know why. This is probably just a me thing, but like, I'm just obsessed with stuffed animals to the point where like I see one and I like am imagining this whole story of like how they came to be at this store, and like it's some tragic backstory, and I'm like, I just need you. You need to come home with me. So this was my make myself feel better this week purchase. I don't regret it at all. It's actually been a really perfect pillow to sleep with at night to kind of like support my neck a little bit, because my pillows don't do that. So like, you know, it all works out. Anyways, she's also just super cute to cuddle with. I'm obsessed. I'm literally like a 12-year-old. It's fine. I'm just like a little kid. Anyways, so let's get into reading. So I have actually quite enjoyed The Way of Kings so far. I think I'm almost 60% into it, and this book does so well on audio. Like, I really don't need to follow along with this book, so I'm really actually getting more intrigued. Like, it's definitely feeling like a 3-star read for me though. Like, I don't think it's a 4-star unless something absolutely incredibly amazing happens in the next, you know, 40%, but I'm not hating it like I kind of was at the beginning. So I have high hopes that the next book will be even better, and I have high hopes that I will be continuing pretty shortly. Not like super shortly, because there's some audiobooks I want to get through as well, and then I think that we have 2 months for each book to get them read, so that'll be good. And then I am almost done with One Dark Window, which I should have done by tomorrow. This has been such a fun time. Like, I'm having such a fun time reading this. I'm thinking it's like a 4-star read for me. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I love the world. I really like the characters, and it reads kind of YA, but in that fun cotton candy kind of way where it's just like the pages fly by and it's just a fun, silly time. So absolutely loving this, actually. Like, it's so fun. So that's all I've been reading. I've made One Dark Window my work audiobook and my home book just because it's been so busy at work. I really haven't had time to read much, but I'm also trying to gear up for Camp Witchwood, which starts on Monday. So if I get this book done tomorrow, that would be incredible. And then I might get a little bit of a head start on my reads for that, because I have some audiobooks checked out already, and I'm in a spooky mood. Speaking of a spooky mood, I was thinking it's either gonna happen tomorrow night or Saturday night this week or next week, but I really want to do like one of those videos where like you camp outside and read spooky books outside, and like it's a little hard to do that in Alaska this time of year because it doesn't actually get dark like ever. So I think we're actually starting to lose daylight now, but it's basically like 23 hours of daylight at this point, so it's really hard to like go sleep outside when it's so bright. But I wouldn't actually be outside. Like, I have a sunroom attached to my house, which basically is like this room that is just nothing but windows. It gets actually pretty toasty in there, and I recently put a futon out there and it's been immaculate. Like, that has been the best place to go read, and it's so nice because I can enjoy the outdoors because there's like screen doors everywhere that I open up and just lets in all the air without the bugs, which is amazing. So I get all the sunlight, all the breeze, all the smells of the outdoors without bugs. So I thought that'd be really fun as part of like Camp Witchwood, would be to like go read outside, you know, outside and at night, and like read scary books and like try to spend the night out there or something. Like, I just thought that'd be so fun. Like, I was thinking of that video that Olivia from Olivia Reads Latte did a couple of years ago where she like camped out in her backyard, and I'm like, that is what I want. But like, I don't have a tent, and the mosquitoes here would literally eat me alive, so I could compromise and like do the sunroom, you know, so like I'm inside but still out, you know. So I don't know, I just thought that'd be super fun. Let me know if you'd be interested in that, if you care at all. But I just thought that'd be like so fun, like a fun little something different, you know. And that would just be part of that week's vlog, I think, you know, just vlogging out there, trying to like freak myself out with scary books. So anyways, I should probably head to bed. I did do a little bit of a workout tonight. I just took it easy because I just have really low energy this week. So I just did like a 35-minute walk on the treadmill, and I skipped making lunch because I was supposed to go to book club tonight, but I ended up working kind of late tonight, and then I probably could have gone, but I just was so exhausted. Like, I've just been exhausted all week, like playing with numbers all day. I don't know. And like, it's funny, it just cracks me up. I have failed math literally my entire life, and now I'm working in finance. Like, what? So it just makes me laugh. But yeah, so I was just really exhausted, and it is my turn to pick next time. So we have decided on our book. We're gonna be reading the Thursday Murder Club, which I'm so excited about. And I gave them 2 options. Everyone voted. That's what we're gonna be reading. So I'll decide on a place to have dinner, and we'll have book club. So that'll be exciting. And then I thought there was another thing I was gonna tell y'all, and I just completely forgot. So anyways, I'm gonna try to get really close to finishing my book, and I will chat with you all tomorrow to close out the vlog. Hello friends, happy Friday evening. So it's actually kind of late. It's like 10:30 on Friday. And I actually came home a little early because I worked late yesterday. So I got home at like right at 5 o'clock, and I cleaned the entire house. It took me like an hour and a half. Plus I rearranged the furniture a little bit. So of course that took some time, but I really like it. So I moved the like lounge chair that was in my bedroom into the living room, and then moved one of the chairs from the living room into my room, and it makes like the perfect little reading corner. So let me show you actually really quick. So it's a little dark in here, but my camera's doing great at making it not dark. But I put this chair in here instead, so I have a light that I can just sit there and read. Ambiance with the bookshelves right next door, and it's a swivel chair. It's really comfy, and it just fits in this space so much better. So obsessed. And then it is kind of dark in here. Look, there's a little mummy in the window. But I moved this chair in here, which I love. I also decided to put a lamp in that corner because that corner is just so dark. And it's not a very bright light, but it's just enough to, like, when I'm watching TV, to have it on or whatever. And then I still have my cozy reading and knitting chair over there, my beautiful plants. I'm hoping with this setup with the furniture, the cats can't get on these chairs to eat my plants, because they love nibbling on my plants and it angers me. And these are my babies, my precious babies. I love these plants so much. And look at my little mummy. Look at her, just being the absolute cutest. Look at her. Look at her. Marco. Marco. Hi, kitten. Are you enjoying your window perch? Yeah. So yeah, I did that. Also, I did get a new lamp for my desk area. So I have 2 little lights that are on my desk. And then I got this new reading lamp, which I'm obsessed with. And it actually provides really good filming lighting. Like, I don't know if it's just this camera or what, but the lighting actually looks really, really good. And it's perfect for reading because I've been really enjoying reading at my desk on the weekends, which is kind of weird, but like I can have like an ambiance room or something on my computer and then read here, and I don't know, it's just really cozy. So as a final update to this vlog, I have finished One Dark Window, and I think I'm settling on like a 3.5 for this book. I did quite enjoy it. I'm definitely going to be reading book 2 pretty soon, but it wasn't like the most amazing thing ever. Like, I definitely think it's a fun time, but the audiobook is definitely not it. So if you want to listen to this book, I would sway you to not, just because the narrator, I don't know, she is not my favorite, at least in this book, because like when a character says like so and so chuckled, she would actually like laugh, and on 2 times speed that's just really annoying to me because it would go on for a decent amount of time. So I can't imagine at 1 times speed it would actually be longer. So I just wasn't a fan of that. Like when a character says they laugh, I don't need the narrator to do that, you know, like I've already done it in my head or whatever. Like I don't need the audiobook narrator to do it too, you know. It's just kind of weird. But I will be reading book 2, like I said, pretty soon because I do have the audiobook. I know. I just said I didn't like the audiobook, and yet I have the audiobook for book 2, but it was available, so I borrowed it. What can I say? What can I say? So that is gonna be it for this vlog. The next vlog I'm super excited about because I'm hoping to do a little spooky sleeping outside reading scary books kind of video. I'm not gonna do that like the entire video, but I'm hoping a portion of next week's vlog can have that, and I'm really excited. So I may do that tomorrow night, and I'm definitely not doing it Sunday because I have to work, but like, wouldn't that just be so fun? I need to check when the sunset is because I don't know, I might have to save this video concept for another time because if it's like too bright out, okay, sunset's at midnight. So that's kind of late. Like I don't stay up till midnight anymore, very, very rarely. So I don't know, I might not actually do it in next week's vlog. I might have to wait another month, maybe do it in August when it actually gets dark around 10 o'clock, so I'm not staying up all night. I don't know, I'm just itching to do that. It'd just be so fun in a vlog when it's still warm enough to be in the sunroom, but like not too hot, not too cold, and also when it gets dark enough at a decent hour. So just kidding, I'm sorry guys, I might have to push that out for another month because I need it to get dark enough to be able to sleep. But anyways, next week is gonna be fun reading a bunch of horror books, at least I'm hoping. So that is gonna be it for this vlog. Thank you all so very much for joining me on yet another vlog, and I will see you all in another video soon. Goodbye!